another deep check on that now. So we've got staff search and managers. And if you flick over, you'll see here, all of the staff managers. Seven rare gold ones. But what these will do is they'll add a negotiation bonus to your contract cards that you apply to the players. So the rare gold ones always have a plus 3% negotiation bonus. The basic gold ones are plus 1. To make it 50%, so 29 of these cards, 1, 2, 3, 12 there, so that's 15, 27, and 29, so that would be my 29th card, and that would take me up to 50%. So what happens with that, if I go and have a look at my team, which has changed now, I have adapted my team a bit, I'm filling it out with more players. Right, if I have a look at my team, here we go. This is the basic structure to my team here. I'm going to be keeping these absolutely long term, so I can feel absolutely fine about applying cards to them. So let's go for Aguero. Press the square button and apply consumable. Go for the contracts. Now, as you can see, the contract cards, they are based on your level. So this rare gold one here, if you're a bronze player, it will add 28 contracts, 28 games to your contract. If you're a silver player, it'll add 24 games, and if you're a gold player, again, it'll add 28 games. Same with this one. It's a silver rare, so the silver one, the silver contracts get the most. You get 24 games out of that, 20 for your bronze, and 18 for your gold. So in this case, this is a 28. In fact, I'm not going to use on Aguero because he's actually got 82 already. So if we go for, let's go for Fabulous. So this chap's only got 6 contracts. Right, so if I apply one of these, it would normally go to 28 add 6. So we get 28 for the card, 6 already on in stock there, so that would take us to 34. Now, because of the manager cards that I've got activated at the moment, over 50. Sorry, I've got cards that amount to a bonus of in excess of 50. So it's going to give me a 50% bonus here. So 50% of 28 is 14. Add it to the 28 is 42. Add that to the 6 that I've got there. Should take us to 48 if I apply this. Let's see if that works. It does. So there we go. That's the basis there for the manager cards, and that's what you've really got to do this in order to get the maximum potential possible out of your contract cards. Now, the other thing that the manager cards do is they add chemistry to your players. So if I have a look in the case of this one, I've got Jose Mourinho as my manager card. Now he plays he doesn't play in the Premier League, he manages in the Premier League. So for every Premier League player in there that I've got, he's going to add a 1. He's going to add 1 to their chemistry. He's also Portuguese, so any Portuguese player that I had in there, again, that would add 1 to my chemistry. So it doesn't work that if you get a Portuguese player playing in the Premier League, then you'd get 2. You can only have a maximum of 1 chemistry bonus for the manager. So that's the other thing for the managers. Obviously, it's going to increase your chemistry over time. Make sure, say for example, on this one, I'm going to be having when I get Hazard or Toure there, this will take my chemistry over 100 because of their relationship with Mourinho. Obviously Hazard, he plays for the same club, but he plays in the same country, in the same league, so it'll take me over 100, the chemistry. It'll take me to 100, it won't take me over there, because that's your maximum. So, that's where I'm going at the moment. And that is, that's the manager cards explained, so we need to bear that in mind. Get as many as you can, up to 50%. That's your prime. That's your base. That's what you need to do. Absolutely need to do. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at what's happening on my transfer list. Nothing. Right, well, that's all good. I'm watching a few transfers here because I'm just keeping an eye on where I'm actually going. Sorry, on what I'm doing with my big players, because obviously I bought them for a price. I need to make sure that if they're sold, they go for a higher price. Effectively, what I'm doing, I'm just watching the market. I'm watching how much they're going for at each individual point in time. Bear in mind, it's just gone 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning now. I wouldn't expect many people to be playing it. Well, there's obviously going to be a lot of people playing it, but I wouldn't expect it to be as busy, say, as 6 or 7 o'clock on a Sunday evening. At which point I would be expecting it to be very busy. Right, so let's go and have a look at some more stuff. Alright, we have head coaches. So head coaches are going to be responsible for the development of the player's technical attributes. So again, we've got bonuses here. If we scroll across, oh yeah, there we go. So that's got a 15% bonus to shooting, 15% bonus to passing, 15% bonus to pace, and 15% bonus to physicality. And obviously it goes down 10%, 5%, and these are the only coaches that I've got here. What you're going to be doing is, again, this is much like the manager cards, in that if you apply a training card to a player, or even to the team, it's multiplied by these bonus percentages. So if I was to say choose Aguero, and let's say for example I give him a shooting training exercise, this would give me a 15% bonus to it. Now, to be frank, to be blatantly blunt, I don't actually do training, not unless there's a very big game coming up that I need to win, in which case I will do training to all attributes across the whole team. So I'll just use one of them cards, full team training, all attributes. Now again, the bonuses do stack. So if we have, say that one's passing and that one's passing, so if I was to apply a passing passing card to a player, I would get that 15%, I would get that 10%, so I would get 25% in total. Now you can get your bonuses, I think it's up to 50%, I'm not entirely sure about that one, but that's what the head coaches do. Because I don't actually use the head coaches, I don't really care about them. These will just usually get sold by me straight away. But they're quite good to have if you do have a specific match that you do need to win. You're in a cup final of some form, that the prize is a good one, you need to win it. And the good thing to do would be to increase all attributes. And if we go and have a look on the transfer market, how much one of these attributes, all attribute cards cost, they're really not that much. Right, there we go, all attributes. You can get one of them, 650 as a buy now. You won't even have to pay that much. Let's see if we've got any bids on any. $550 buy now. There's a bid there of 350. They're dead cheap to pick up, so absolutely do so. There's no issue with that whatsoever. I certainly would. Now, again, we've got pretty much the same in respect to the goalkeeper coach. It works in very much the same way as your normal coach. So if you do want to go on the lines of coaching and training your players, then absolutely do so. But certainly use your goalkeeping coach as well, because that'll have the same effect. Right, now fitness coaches are the ones that I do use. In FIFA 15, you really should have a squad with effectively your first 11 and a second 11 on the bench, which is what I'm going to do with my concept squad here. So I've got my 11 main players on the pitch. These are completely interchangeable. This could be what you see here on my sub bench and my reserves bench. This could easily be my first team. So effectively I'm swapping between two teams here. Doing that will ensure that my fitness stays at a maximum. So this the last match I played was with some of these players, and then these players would move into their place, if you know what I mean. So what I would do is I would swap and change every match just to keep my fitness at 100%. Now there are occasions when you do need to use a fitness card, in which case having a fitness coach there would be a good idea. Now, physios. Physios are I wouldn't even really call them important. I don't think they're a necessity to have to your squad. I think in most cases people will have injury cards there. Let's have a look how many I've got here. There we go. So yeah, I've got many cards there. So if my player's arm was broken, for example, and he was out for 8 matches, this would knock 5 matches off that. Everybody's got loads and loads of cards. All people that don't sell them have anyway. But effectively, what will happen is if you've got a physio on there, again you'll get your bonus. And say for example, if it's a I don't know, a 20% bonus that you've got, and I apply one of these cards, 20% of 5 is 1, so add 5 to 1, and that would effectively have a 6 game stop on it. So again, physio cards are good because you do get important players of your team, and they need healing occasionally. People do get injured. You absolutely do need these cards. So that's what the playing cards are for, and specifically the healing. Now, have I covered all staff types? Let's have a look. Alright, managers, head coaches, goalkeeping coaches, fitness coaches, physios, and yeah, that's all that's done. So now I'm just going to check on my players. Now, as you know, I have a few good cards here, which over the past just over a week I have bought. I didn't get any of these players in packs. I bought them. So I've got Neuer. Let me see how much I bought Neuer for. This particular Neuer I bought it for 150,000. That was at a time when the servers were down, and what was that, the Aguero one? No, it was the Ribery one that I bought when the servers were slow. Neuer, I believe I bought him about 4 o'clock in the morning at a really slow period in time. Ribery, I bought him for 241,000, as you can see there. Let me just check on the Neuer one for 150. Yeah, there he is, 150,000. and I bought Aguero for 199. Yep, 199. So if you have a look how much these are actually selling for at the moment, I've only had these for maybe 3 or 4 days, these particular ones. Let's have a look how much these players are going for, because I actually tracked some of these about 10 minutes before I started the match, so these should have all emptied now. So transfer targets. Okay, so we've got a Ribery card there that went for 320. But it does have a Maestro. It does have a Maestro chemistry on there. So I had a look at the Maestro as well. That sold for 450. So effectively, if you take 450 off 320,000, call it 319,000, I bought him for 241,000. So I've made about 80,000 on that one, not including tax. And I bought him. When did I buy him? Friday night. Yep, Friday night when all the servers were awful. And it's now Sunday morning. So that's a good amount of profit that I made in them few days. Aguero bought him for 199,000. He's going for 244,000. So that's £43,000 of profit, not including tax. And Manuel Neuer bought him for 150,000. He went for 186,000. So again, not including tax, I've made a £36,000 profit on that one. So all is going well at the moment. The price keeping the prices are remaining high and getting higher, which is good for me because I like it. I think that's all that's left to do is remove these. There we go. And I'm just going to open a pack or two. Let's see how we do. I'm waiting for one of the special offers to come out on the packs. I'm keeping my eye on the EA Sports Twitter feed at the moment because they announce it on there. But there's certainly nothing happening on there at the moment, which is bad. But I think that's probably because they've got so many problems with the servers. Apparently the Xbox servers are down right at the moment. So let's see what Tim Howard brings us. I'm hoping it's going to be someone beautiful. It's really not. That's really not beautiful. No, I'm not impressed with that one at all. See what I've got over here. Alright, well, let's move these to my transfer list. We'll bag them. And we'll move these guys to my transfer list, the duplicates, and we'll send the rest of the club. And the last pack for now, let's see who we get here. Done. Right. I like Bale. That's what I like right now. Ooh, it's not Bale. Yeah. I'm not sure how much Lopez goes for, to be honest. I might have a look at that in a moment. Right. Let's quick sell that one. No, I keep doing that one. I mean to quick sell. Right, quick sell that. Okay, Lopez. Diego Lopez, there we go. Right, let's see how much this chap's going for at the moment. It's quite early on a Saturday, but yeah, I was thinking about £5,000. So it's got 3 minutes left. It might get up to 6,000. Looking at the prices there, by the looks of things. It's not bad, but as you can see, I need to build up my squad because I've got a lot of holes in it at the moment. I mean, I've got some of the big players out of the way there, but these three are too expensive at the moment for what I want them for. How much is Hazard going for at the moment? Oh, let me go back in there and do it the right way. Right, Hazard. Right, let's have a look. 300 to start me off, 267,000. He's a player that I want in there. He's a good player that I'm going to need in there due to my style of play. I'm going to have to get him at a cheaper time when I need more funds in the bank. Obviously, I'll be opening more packs. In fact, what the hell? Let's open one right now. As you notice there from a record 42-44, I pretty much haven't played any games in the last couple of days, and that's simply because I'm building this squad. Taking advantage of the markets. I'm still spending quite a lot of time on here because of the fact that I'm actually trying to take advantage of the markets while they're still fairly slow. Right, the last gold pack for the time being. I might open some more later and let you in on it, but you just never know. In terms of when's the best time to open packs, now is certainly not one of the best times to open packs. There's also, I believe that the team of the weeks are released on a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. But they're done at like 5:30 time. So any time after 6 o'clock, any time after they've launched, that's the time to spend money on it, because that's the time when a lot of these cards are being forced onto the market. Now, you might not get any informs that are fantastic. You probably, there's quite a lot of like 75 to 80 rated informs that are very popular in terms of how many cards are released. And then you'll get the ones like, obviously, Ronaldo. Let's have a look how much that inform Ronaldo's going for. Can't even speak at the moment. The inform Ronaldo. Right, let's have a little look. It would be nice to get him. That's who I would like. Although, you've seen my squad. I can't fit him in there anywhere. So I'd sell him. Right, let's have a look how much the inform's going for. That's quite a lot of the informs there, 2.5. There we go, a bid there of 2.1 million. And that's still got half an hour left, but it's not going to go any higher than 2.4 million. It's a good card. I kind of like that one. In fact, I'm going to cross my fingers now, and I'm going to open one more pack, and it's going to contain Ronaldo. I absolutely guarantee it. Watch this. Bum bum bum. Right, let me see if I can get my fingers crossed while I'm doing this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and again. Right. Dun dun dun. Ronaldo. It's not. It's not. It's not. Although it is one of his ex-teammates. Rio. Right, well, there's not that much there, to be honest. I don't mind. At this stage, I don't mind, because I've still got plenty of money to put on here, and there's going to be masses of cars that are released over the next month, and the prices are going to top out over the next month as well. So if you're going to buy your cards, now is a great time to do so. Because obviously once the price have topped out, they'll then start going down. You'll still be able to pick up your bargains, you'll still be able to sell them at a premium price, but not as premium as it would be in this month to come. Let me quick sell that, and I will sign off for now. So this was a talk through about staff, how to go about using them. And I don't know what I'll cover next, but if you want to subscribe, I will certainly find something. I'm going to be posting these videos. I'm certainly going to try once a day. There might be some days when I'm not able to, but there might be some days when I'll do 2 or 3, like today. So get subscribed, and I will keep you informed and give you more tips, tricks, and walkthroughs for FIFA 15.